Hey guys, episode 11 of the Stocks and Shares portfolio series. Interesting week this week, a bit of a crash in the US markets. Gold and silver sort of seen a slight increase. This Hargreaves Lansdown portfolio has seen a bit of a bump, but this is more to do with the pound declining actually than sort of anything else really. It's a asset denominated in pounds, so the pound has declined, so I've sort of made a gain there. Dollars sort of recovering a little, so yeah, a lot of US investments are going to have sort of seen a little bit of a bump in pound terms, so people should be a little bit better off. The BlackRock fund has hit 100% again in profit, which is nice. And yeah, so a few thousand up on this. Haven't heard anything about the move of this ISA, so I have to chase that up again soon. It's been nearly 3 months now. But yeah, over to Trading212. So a little bit of a gain this week. Yeah, sort of the gold miners sort of gone up a little. UK shares have sort of moved a little sideways, to be honest. Not too much sort of change. Some of this gain is partly, again, just Barrick Gold and First Majestic Silver. Yeah, so some of these have sort of seen a sort of a couple of percent here or there. First Majestic, I think, over the week has had a little gain, not too much. Been a little bit of a quiet week, really, compared to, as I say, the US, sort of the Teslas and the Apples and that sort of thing, seeing a hell of a crash sort of over the last couple of weeks. Tesla sort of hit their peak and then have dropped about 30%, which I thought sort of was coming at some point. The stock split just seemed crazy. People are buying it for nothing, really. But yeah, so to be stable in that sort of couple of weeks is pretty good. We're seeing a nice little increase. Yeah, so we're sort of 98, 99k now, nearly at the 100. Yeah, so Polymetal have sort of seen a little bit of a gain back up this week. Still not sure where gold is sort of going. Seems up and down a little over the last few weeks, but should over the next few months see a reasonable gain as we start getting more inflation. Yeah, so not too much to say. I have one position I've sold out of completely is IAG, the British Airways owner. Not usually one to sell out of positions. I'd rather sort of buy and sort of hold for the long term, but things don't seem good for the airline industry in general, but the main reason was they've done, if I just show them in the search, so they're at £1.95. I think I bought in sort of probably about £2.40. So I'd seen a little bit of a loss. I was down about £75 on a sort of £600-700 position, and I just thought cut my losses and get out. Main reason for this was they're doing a share issue, trying to raise some new funds, but the sort of market cap is 4.2 billion, and they're looking to raise I think sort of 2 or 3 billion, and they're having to price the shares to get rid of them basically at about 80 or 90p. So it's going to sort of heavily dilute any existing holders from the looks of it, and obviously that's not a positive sign for the company. If they don't feel they can sell these new shares anywhere near the current price, then that doesn't seem particularly good news. So I sold out of that completely, and I split it three ways really, between Taylor Wimpey, Shell, and New River REIT. Thought it sort of came down to pretty much what I paid for it, and sort of can't see too much going wrong with this. They're receiving reasonable amount of rent now, and sort of things opening up more. Kind of expecting them to not be too bad. I think if they start paying, they're sort of not paying their distributions as a REIT at the moment, but they will have to, as they do legally, as soon as they can. So I think as soon as they start paying anything, this is going to rocket up, but we'll see. So I put another sort of £240 into that, and then Taylor Wimpey and Shell. These are sort of two of my potentially lifetime dividend payer holds. So yeah, that is basically what's going on with the portfolio. Very, as I say, fairly quiet week for me. Expect a lot of other videos this weekend are going to be a bit sort of hurt by the US drop. But yeah, we'll see how the next few weeks goes. Certainly leave your thoughts in the comments below. Appreciate I'm not, as I say, not invested in what a lot of people are, but would certainly be interested in your thoughts. And like if you liked it, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more. See you soon.